Okay, JP, this is for you, okay? Since you're revamping the channel and you're taking all of this stuff, remember my last video I didn't put up, I told everybody it was going to go down. Down it went, okay? Now I'm going to show you how do I know this stuff. How am I able to track this, all right? I did a little investigation, right, with the New York Department of Financial Services around 2018. My friend Freddie Angulo, who worked at J.P. Morgan Chase, noticed there was two trades in the book, always the same market size, always uh, manipulating the price or wedging it up or wedging it down. I shouldn't say leveraging up and leveraging it down, right? So the trades are easy to spot because they're always the same market size. If you see here, market size, okay? So we caught on to the fact that these are the largest trades in the exposed order book, and they were constantly either leveraging the trades mid-market price up or down. They were leveraging it up or down like a seesaw, both the same way, but if you move one closer to the fulcrum, it's going to move the price up or down. Very simple concept, very easy to understand. So we did an investigation of we caught them manipulating the market. Then we initiated an investigation with the New York Department of Financial Services. There's Coinbase, which is the exchange, is response to the complaint. Okay. Now you could read the first page. You could freeze it and stop it. It's kind of boring stuff, but you could show this to your colleagues down there that are helping you do this, so they can understand what's going on. Okay. Now, the most peculiar part of this is that you could see it in Coinbase's own words that the customer posting the orders in question is the denoted market maker. So these are the market makers' trades. And the way the market maker is supposed to post trades in the order book on Litecoin is they have to be the same market size, a buy and a sell, a positive and a negative. They wash out, they won't have any effect. But there's also one more step. If one trade is 30 cents away, the other trade has to be inverse 30 cents away. You can understand this. You're an engineer. So they basically fabricated this and said they were doing a long investigation. You can read it here, and they said they found that the mid-market price, the trades were pegged to the mid-market price, meaning they were this equidistant at all times. They were maintained. Well, I did a parallel investigation. No, they were never more than, say, a half an hour being equidistant, and most of the time they were out of whack, sometimes as far as 100% out of whack. Now I'm going to show you how to find those trades so you can do the math, the formulas that I have, and you can run it against this anytime you want on the exchange. Okay, it's very easy to do. So you can see the corruption is open. So all you need is your little calculator and the ability to see like amounts. In this case, I know the amount 60, 30, 35. You can see it there. You go to the other side, you're going to see something maybe 60, 30, 36. That price is so low now off the scale of the exposed order book, you cannot see it. That's why this is down. Okay. My last video I made, I didn't post it up, but um, um, I said it's going to go down. I can show you that later. I don't need to prove anything to anybody else but you. So we can go over. I'm trying to see if I could see that trade. But right now it's so low, so far away from the mid-market price, you can see it's out of whack. So what we'll do, we use the lowest number possible. And that'll easily show it's out of whack. Okay, first I always do the sell side. It's just a habit. You could do it either way. 60, 30, 35. There's an exact same market size trade in the order book. I've seen it already. So it's 72.83. Now you take out the mid-market price, which is right down here, 72.10. That's 73 cents. So now let's go down to the bottom. Oh, I just seen it. Come on, pop your ugly head out. Well, it's under 71.25. So I'll use 71.25. 72 spot, we'll say 10 minus the lowest price. 71 spot 25. You see how they're out of whack? And it's even more out of whack. It's that's the lowest price I could see, and it's below that. So I'm doing a guesstimate, which is oddly still out of whack, but it's even more out of whack. So you could see the two trades are in equidistance, which means the market makers using those trades to leverage the price down in this instant. How do I know it's going down? This is the sell, this is the buy. If the sell is closer, we're going down. If the buy is closer, we're going up. That's how easy it is to follow the manipulation of the market. So this channel has been getting attacked. So I'm glad that you're going in there, and all your guys are going to come in and aid me. So this should pretty much sum it up in a small synopsis. Again, that this document is key. It's a legal document. It has all the parameters of what the market maker is supposed to be doing on Coinbase. They said they were testing it for weeks at a time, and he was always equidistant from the mid-market price. But yet here, I got something on my channel like over 550 videos, and each one of those videos, maybe 3 or 4 times we checked it, it's never been equidistant. So the market makers take an active part in manipulating the market. That's that's proof right there. So okay, so that explains it. Now the rest of the drama came when I went up to the people that I knew that worked in the Litecoin Foundation, because I tried approaching Coinbase, this exchange. They don't want to talk about it. They try to get my videos taken down. There it is. You see the 1635? There it is. 1631. You see it right there? Now let's see if the other one might have changed. He might have changed the numbers. No, there it is. That's where it's at exactly. It's got a little trace, 71.35. So you gotta add. So this number you gotta add in 10 cents. It's 95 cents away. This is 73. That's 95. There you go. You see how far out of whack they are? It's even worse now that you spot it. So it's now, this is 73 cents away from the mid-market price now, and this one's 95 cents away. So the equidistance is even more exaggerated now that we found where the trade exactly where it is. So what we have here in this case is a market maker on the exchange who's manipulating the market and basically robbing all the investors by manipulating the price in his favor. The only person now that could predict this market is the market maker. So obviously he's going to be the only one who's going to profit off of this. The Litecoin Foundation knows about this. I'll have this other YouTuber who's also involved now with Whistleblowers International. His name is Jonathan Mitchell. I'll try to get in contact with him, and he actually flew out to Las Vegas to the Litecoin Summit and walked up to David Schwartz, a member of the Litecoin Foundation, and asked him The guy refused to answer any questions. He basically ran off. He didn't want to talk about it. Jonathan Mitchell replied, "You better lawyer up." Told him right to his face, "You guys better lawyer up. You guys in the Litecoin Foundation, you are showing the signs of willingful participation, and where the market makers ripping off the investors. Other words, you're feeding them. It looks like you're feeding them the market maker, the investors, and they're getting chewed up by this market maker. So yes, on every scam there has to be somebody marketing it. Okay, you remember Crypto Nick, Trevon James? Remember those people? They were marketing BitConnect. Why were they doing it? Because they were making money off of it. This looks very suspicious. Maybe you didn't do anything, but I don't see anybody coming to the aid of the investor. They got robbed. None of you guys are coming to it. We're trying to show you this and what you guys do. We trusted you guys at the Litecoin Foundation not to let your coin be used by an exchange to defraud the investor out of his capital. So JP, you can understand what's happening. Read this document. Go in and find the trades yourself. You're an engineer. Numbers are your life. I know you already know this is true anyway. So, but that's what you can show everybody else, because the rest of the people aren't going to want to go through 555 videos. This one makes it easy. All the rest you could consider is tracking it, and my interactions with the people who are responsible in some formal way. They have some association with Litecoin, but yet they deny it, and then they admit it, and then they deny it again. Then they admit it, then they deny it. It's just they keep switching their stories. Ask anybody in law enforcement about people who keep switching their stories, what they think about them. So that's it. That's a quick synopsis. So thanks again for your help, and I'm looking forward to see my new and improved channel, and I want to see my new participants in my channel. All right, looking forward to seeing them all. I'm also going to get some people on my side of the hemisphere to also come on this channel. Look at this. Look how the price is plunging. 73 and 95, and there it goes. It's going down. You see? You see? That's how you fall. My father taught me to realize, if you want to see who's involved in scam, it's like a scam is like a wood pile. It's built very loose and can collapse under any small pressure. And these guys are collapsing under the pressure. You give it a kick, and you'll see all the rats come running out. Just like my grandfather taught me. If you want to see how many rats are in the wood pile, just give it a good swift kick. All right, I'm out of here. JP, take a look at this. Do the numbers. You can run it up. Pass this along with your other guys. I know the guy from Prudential should be interested in seeing this. Night all.